Hey everyone, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy. Today we are looking at an out-of-the-box ATST all-terrain scout transport and an ATST driver, or pilot, whatever you prefer. And let's take a closer look at him here. Now, here's the pilot. He's from the Power of the Force collection with the green card. I don't have one of these guys in package, but I have one out of package, so we're looking at him here. And you can see there isn't much to this figure. He just has a jumpsuit and a helmet, and he came with two blasters, a pistol and a rifle. And they're both removable from his hands. His helmet is not removable, it's permanently attached. And you can see there he's got the little Imperial emblem on his shoulders, and both shoulders. And let's pop him off the stand here and look. You can see the weapons here. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on them. And here's his little pistol. And they do come out of his hands. You just kind of twist and pull. There you go. And the only movement he has is his head does turn. And he has basic shoulder movement. That's it. And he moves at his hips because he has to be able to sit down to drive the ATST. And so let's look at the vehicle real quick. Here he is. This guy's got a lot of neat little features. Of course, he has the gun at the top, and he has the cover for the top, which comes up on a hinge. Here, so you can have the guy poking out. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. If you actually stick the driver in there, he's actually going to stick out, and he can man the gun at the top through the manhole there. And it's got the side cannons here, and when you turn them, they make little clicking sounds, but it turns 360. And of course you have the main gun under the face of the ATST, and that thing swivels, or rotates, I'm sorry, and you can get it almost horizontal to an almost straight down position, but that's all it does. It's a little double-barreled laser cannon. And if we keep turning it here, you'll see it has this big button on the back. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer here so you guys can see, but what it says here is stand and walk. And there's a big button here that you push, and as you can see, there's a lever that slides. This little lever slides through this, and it's in the stand position. And now what you want to do, if you're going to play with it, is you take this lever and you slide it till you're in the walk position, and you just release the legs. They're spring loaded, and when you hit the button, the walker will actually stomp its legs in a pretty cool little walking motion. But to do that, you have to be pressing this button down. But you can see it's got a pretty good little motion there. It's pretty cool. And then when you're done, I think, if I remember correctly now, you have to press the button down, and then you gotta slide the lever back. Here, I didn't get that on camera, but what you want to do is you have to kind of level the legs out, and then you take this lever. You can feel it. You gotta kind of play with the button a little bit, and you'll feel the movement on the lever. And you put it back in the stand position, and the legs are then locked. So he can just stand like so. And you can look at the head, actually swivels. That's as far as it turns in both directions. Okay, and what you can do here is you can see that this part down here is a little skid plate that's removable. It's just for looks. I don't know if everyone knows this, but the way these feet are designed, these claws right here are designed for cutting wires. It's just something I remember reading about this thing in the past, but these are actually wire cutting claws. They never used them in the movie, but that was their intent when they designed the vehicle. And there you can see the pilot is up in the cockpit, and there you can see the movement of the front gun. Again, I'll show you that from this view. That's all it does. And another thing you can do with this thing is, let's see if I can get it up at the cockpit a little more. There we go. Another thing you can do, if you take the figure out and close the little manhole cover there, the whole top surface, or the top part of this compartment, is actually a lid that lifts up, and you just lift it up like that, and then you can actually see inside of it. And I'll turn it real quick so you guys can see what's in there. It's pretty dark, you can't really see, but I'm trying to think of a way to get this on camera. There's not much in there. There's just a little seat. Let's see if we turn it this way. And there's some stickers that represent control panels and stuff. It's just too dark to get a good shot of it, but let's see here. But what you want to do, if you want to actually insert the figure in there, is you got to lift the whole lid up like that. And then you got to take your guy and put him in a seated position, like so. And then you're just going to insert him in there. Let's see if I can. His legs are a little bit wider apart than what you're going to want to. There he goes. Get him in there, but then he's in there. I know you guys can't see him, but there you go. He's in there. And you just go ahead and close the lid. And I know in the movie there's two guys in there, but just due to scale, and the toy would probably have to be 2 times as big as it is for it to be to scale, but he does, you can fit one figure in there. It's only one guy, and there he is. And he's in there fully loaded. But that's it, everyone. That's what the ATST does. I think it's one of their better designed toys that they've come out with over the years. And there it is, everyone. Thanks for watching.